Hi, it's Lisa Hart, Independent Scentsy Director. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about some ways to get more parties and more orders. So, one of the things when I'm trying to get more parties, one of the ways that I do it is I just ask people. I find that's the easiest way. Is what I usually do is I sit down and I make a list of people and I just start contacting them and ask them if they would like to earn free and half price Scentsy. So I don't focus on the fact that I want them to have a party, because that makes it sound like I'm the one that's going to benefit from everything. I like to focus on what they're going to get out of it by having a party. So I ask them, say things like, oh, I know you love Scentsy. Would you be interested in earning it for free or half price? And that way, like I said, it's putting the emphasis on what they're going to get. So start asking. Some of your best people to start with are your close friends and family. Anyone who's ever hosted a party for you before, if it's been 6 months, contact your prior hostesses. Prior hostesses make some of the best hostesses going forward. Just ask them, it's about time that you host another party to earn free and half price items. The new catalog's out. We have new scents. Just ask them. You'll be surprised how many people love to have parties. Other people to focus on are what I call chronic partiers. They're the people who are always having a party for some direct selling company. Other direct selling company, they might do a Pampered Chef party or an Origami Owl or Silpata or something like that. If they're posting that they're having a party for that, ask them if they'd like to do one for Scentsy. Chronic partiers can't say no to free and half price items. So another thing that I recommend is when we do team booking blitzes, you take part in those. We're going to do one tomorrow night, and I will help you focus on what to say to people to get them to host parties. So join in and do the group activities like booking blitzes, because it's so much fun when we all sit down and try to book a lot of parties at the same time. So when you have just had a party and you're bagging up people's orders, one of the things that I always do is I like to include a thank you note to every person who has attended the party. What I do, or what I write in the thank you note, is I write something to the effect of, thanks for attending Katie's party. It was really nice meeting you. Because of you and the other guests, Katie earned $300 worth of Scentsy for $75. That's a 75% savings. Would you like the opportunity to earn free and half price items like Katie did? You would be surprised at the amount of people who, once they get that and they can actually see the numbers, are interested in having a party themselves. Pull out your drawing slips. Contact anyone who's ever filled out a drawing slip who said they might be interested in having a party for you, and contact them now and tell them, I am trying to build my business and book some parties right now. Would you be willing to help me out? And if you're just getting started in your business, don't be afraid to ask people, would you be willing to host a party for me? I'm just getting my business going and I need help with that. You'll be surprised at the amount of people who are willing to help you out. So those are some of the key ways to get more parties. The other way to get more parties is setting up a follow-up system. And you can find my video. It's called my 113 follow-up system video. That tells you exactly how and when I follow up with people. But when you need to, it's good customer service to follow up with people. You want to make sure they got their items, they know how to use it, and they're happy with them. And when you contact people and you have regular conversations with them and you build a relationship with them, they're going to be more apt to host a party with you, especially if they're happy with the product and they're happy with you. So set up a follow-up system. And when you're following up with people, usually on the second or third follow-up, don't be afraid to ask them about earning the free and half price Scentsy. So getting more orders. So a couple of ways that I get more orders is, number one, through my follow-up system. And then number two, what I like to do is I set a goal for myself. And my goal is, it depends on how many parties I have going, etc. But if I don't have a lot of parties and I know I want to sell, let's say $2,000 in PRV in a month, I figure out how many extra orders I need to get. And let's say that in order to hit the 2,000 PRV, I have to have 5 extra orders each week. Sorry, my dog is squeaking a ball right now if you can hear it. So what I would do is get out 5 blank order forms each week, and I would set it next to my computer, and I would start calling people to see if they need any more of our consumable products. I would focus on the wax, the laundry care, the on-the-go products, the groom line, our women's skincare line. Focus on those things. See if they need anything else. And don't stop calling until you get those orders. So I typically set out 2 a day. Okay, when I know that I really, really need a lot of extra orders, I set out 2 a day. And I don't stop calling people until I get them. And if for some reason my first 2 calls place orders, that was too easy for me. Orders just like that, I'm never happy, so I keep calling. And if I got 2, maybe I could get 4. So I challenge myself to get more than what I need. And doing that has really, really made me be able to hit most of my goals. And the other thing is when you're at a party and people are giving you orders, make sure you're pointing out our combine and save items to them. That's a great way to upsell at a party. So if somebody purchases a warmer and 3 bars of wax, I might say, did you know for X amount more dollars, you can get a companion system, which is like a $35 warmer, a plug-in and 3 bars of wax, and it's only $55. So you're saving $5 more on the plug-in. People get really excited to save money. So upsell when people are checking out, and always encourage people to buy more bulbs. I encourage everyone to buy a 3-pack of bulbs, and so that's $5 extra. So if you're at a party and you have 10 people and you sell each one of them a 3-pack of bulbs, that's $50 extra. Offer specials. You can't post any specials on social media. But when I say offer specials, one of the specials that I can think of is like for Mother's Day. Find a group, go to a business where there's just mostly men that work there, and show them our Mother's Day special. Offer to help them pick something out for their wife, their mother, whomever, etc. And then offer to wrap it for them. You know, if I can spend 50 cents on a gift bag at the dollar store, the Christmas tree shop, to get a $40 order, I'll do that anytime. So offer something like that. There's tons and tons of different ways to get more orders, but those are the easiest ones or the fastest ones that I could come up with. I tried to make this an abridged version of a longer meeting that I had done, but I just kind of hit the key points and everything that I had touched touched upon. And one last thing, one thing I forgot to say was, when you're trying to get people to, and this is going back to getting people to host a party, it's okay for you, but you can't do it on social media, remember. It has to be in person. You can send it in a private message or something. It's okay for you to offer them something extra, like maybe you say, all of my hosts this month are getting a free car bar, or they're getting a free scent circle. Or if nobody booked off from that party and the perpetual party reward is still there, give them the extra half price item. Encourage them to have a party with you. So when people, another thing I just thought of is when people say they can't afford to buy Scentsy. So if you're trying to sell something to someone, they say, I can't afford to buy Scentsy. Just going back once again to bookings. I ask them, could you afford it if it was free at half price? And sometimes they'll look at me funny and I'll say, well, if you were to host a party and all you would need to do is make brownies and buy some lemonade, and they can do that for less than $5, have your friends over. And if you get just explain to them, $200 is all they need to get $20 free on one item at half price. So when they can't afford it, offer them the host opportunity. So I hope that helped you guys and gave you guys some hints on ways to get more parties and more orders. If you have any specific questions, just feel free to contact me. Have a great night, guys.